It's another beautiful day here in Lauterbrunnen, and today we're gonna go and experience a little bit of jumping together now, Bruno, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go up here to a nice little exit called Low Ultimate. You can barely see, I mean you cannot really see it, but it's up there somewhere. And that exit is quite unique because you need to rappel a little bit down and then you come to this tiny ledge which is under a little cave, and it's really like, it's kind of like being very committed because you can only climb one way down. And once you're down there, you gotta commit to it. So it's gonna be fun to get some nerves again. But what's more interesting about this episode is Bruno's story and how base jumping saved his life and got him out of a long-term depression. So yeah, Bruno, I've known you for so many years now. It's been quite an amazing friendship, and I'm really grateful for that I met you when I first moved to Portugal.
Me too.
But what I really love about our friendship is your story and how we met in real life afterwards. So maybe you should give a little bit of recap of that to the audience as well.
Yeah, well, so everything started when I was at this time with after a lot of things I went through in my life were like psychologically not so good, and yeah, I was at this point that I had no goals, really goals in my life. I didn't see anything that I wanted to do or live for. A little bit too much depressed, and yeah, it was this time I saw on Facebook, I saw actually on YouTube, I saw the video of little boy flying the wingsuit, and was instantly like, boom, that's it, that's what I want to do. And yeah, so I managed to, yeah, my friends obviously saw that I wasn't happy at all, and yeah, when they saw me stoked about doing something, had this really good friend that he asked me, whatever you need, just tell me whatever makes you happy. And then I asked him, I told him that I wanted to base jump, but I couldn't afford to buy the gear. So he did. He did that for me.
Yeah, so he was the guy that was working in the bank, right?
Yeah, Nito.
Yeah, so he was a banker, and he pretty much told you to collect receipts, right?
Yeah, at the time he could like, he had this card he could spend with customers, which I don't know if
Yeah,
say it,
it's good.
but well,
no one knows who it is, so it's all good.
And then yeah, he could buy it to me if I managed to collect the same value from the rig in receipts. And yeah, I had this friend that worked in this restaurant, and yeah, I told him, I explained him everything, so he helped me out as well. And every time he had these big bills, and he would call me, and I would go there and collect the receipt, and then give it to my friend. So yeah, that's
good.
the business.
Yeah, because at that time, I remember you told me at that time, this was obviously after the times where you were playing poker, because you were playing poker online to to get money.
Yeah.
And when that got shut down in Portugal, it was hard for you to make money, and the depression was becoming more and more real, and you even had a time in your life where you wanted to commit suicide, right?
Yeah, and I mean the playing poker at the same time was good. That now that I see it now from outside and go back
sure.
and see it from outside,
It was the best thing that ever happened.
yeah, because I think it helped. Well, it was my way to get money and without having a boss and a normal job. But at the same time, I was just locked inside the house, you know, just in front of the computer, because, card games is, it's not the precise thing. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
For sure.
And then, a bunch of stress, and eventually I thought it would be better just because I couldn't afford to pay my bills, and I had no idea how I would do it. And
and it's also hard to get a job in Portugal, for unless you have the education and all of these things.
Yeah, but still, even if you have some education, the salary, you barely survive.
It's very low.
It's not.
But it was cool that your friend, he got you your first rig, and this was actually right at the same time as we met. So I moved to Lisbon, and I post on Facebook. Do I know anybody here? You were one of the guys that showed up, and it was love. It was love from there on out. It was perfect.
It was super crazy. I saw this picture on the. of him. He would come to Nazareno, to Ericeira, or no, Estoril actually.
Estoril, yeah.
Was it? Yeah. And I was living next to that place, so I just text him, and he replies like, "Yeah, this day I'll be there. Gonna call you," and which I thought it would never happen, really. This guy, Yes, he will call, but yes, he did.
Well, the funny thing about it is, like, if you think about it, if you were watching the bass videos online, some of them mine, and you started following me on Facebook back then. I didn't know who you were at that time, and if you think about it now, like this whole how we create our own reality and what we believe in, right? So you strongly believed in this passion of getting into this sport and trying to become a base jumper, and because of that your mind is attracting the other things that leads to where we are today, sitting here in Lauterburn. I mean, you have come from Portugal to one of the most beautiful places on the planet, and now you're just living your dream here. You have close to 1,000 base jumps, and you have made it really far without anything. Like you started off in a way where it seems impossible.
Yeah.
And I think like that is pretty much the genuine value of your story, is that we all know how heavy it can be for those who are in heavy depression. Just to get out the door, it's a task.
Yeah.
And to get out of bed, and you managed to do all of that, plus everything that has led to sitting here with a big smile on your face, living your dream with Kazuza.
And my idol that now is one of my best friends is Pablito.
Pablito is gonna take care of.
It's surreal at the same time, like the guy.
It's so funny. I look at you as my little brother, but then you're older than me. So
But it's Papa Pablo.
Yeah, Papa Pablo.
No, but bro, like when you found something that you really like, it doesn't matter what. In my case was this. I don't know why. I just felt attracted by it because I saw a lot of things, but and then when you focus in that, and you know, everything. You forget everything, like you know, all those bad thoughts you have, and you instantly just you know,
Yeah.
they go back, and
Yeah.
you just go for it, and you have no time to think, and yeah, all that makes you depressed, you know.
Yeah, I think I've been very lucky with having this as my life for so many years. So like as soon as I grew up into the adult life, I started base jumping, and I never really got into a situation that would put me into a mindset that drags me down. And that's why now like we really want to share these messages to make people think more outside the box on how they can become happy themselves, and how they could just do something that is not driven by capitalism or driven by the never-ending race in society to become something and to become this rich or this rich, and then more focus on like what genuinely makes you happy. That actually, like for you, I mean, the interesting part is that normally people have to go through skydiving, but you couldn't afford skydiving, so you took the big risk of going more or less straight into base jumping, which obviously we do not recommend.
Yeah.
But you managed to pull it off, and you became a really good jumper. Even though sometimes I'm a bit strict with you, and I gotta give you a little smack, but but yeah, you're here, you're happy. That's all that matters, you know.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Should we celebrate that with a little jump?
Yeah.
Should we
It's
do
one
that?
of my favorite jumps here, actually.
Yes.
Well, that one on our back, a salamander, in terms of height,
Super
is
good, this one too.
it's good because of the hike and everything. It's so
Yeah.
peaceful. Because this is a therapy, bro.
Yeah, no.
You
for
see it
sure.
as a therapy more than a sport, or you know. That's what it is for me.
Yeah,
And
it's meditation, but on a little extreme level.
Yeah.
High focus, and yeah, you gotta calculate the risk and be at one with nature.
Yeah, it's
Just
super.
not become nature.
And it's so crazy that, from wanting to die, now I don't want at all. Like, at all.
That's how it is.
And yeah, we're gonna do low ultimate.
Let's go. Let's go,
So
man.
beautiful.
Thank you. We're gonna make you a dream life.
Oh, I'm already living the dream.
Yeah, let's put this in there after.
It's all in the socks.
Oh,
All in the socks, yeah.
my salamandras.
Super good.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, this is super good. Yeah, that's super easy. I mean, once you feel it, you're gonna feel like, yeah, and the more you lean out, the easier it becomes. And then just trust your rope. Don't look down.
All right.
Yeah, this is Stu from South Africa. Today you're gonna be nickname is Scary Stu.
Scary Stu, yeah.
It's a bit hectic. I know exactly how it feels because I'm afraid of heights too, and the rappelling stuff, everything that has to do with ropes.
Scary,
Oh, so scary. But we're gonna have fun. And once you get down there, you're gonna love it because this is this cozy little ledge that you can just sit under, or you can be like, you're gonna feel like you're on the wall. You know, you're not like on the top of an exit port just chilling. You're like
part of it. Like,
you're on the wall.
I'm doing this.
Yeah,
Fully
so
committed.
it's gonna be good fun. I look forward to
Watching me
be scared with you down there as well. I'm a little nervous too.
Sure, the scare.
And then we got Matheus, our Brazilian superhero.
Yeah, the rope access that
Yeah.
is asking how to use it. Like, I'm a little bit ashamed of it, but like, I don't know how I got this license.
No, it's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, yeah.
It's important to bring our friends into new territories. it?
Shitting myself, but it's good.
How do you like the exit point? Look at it.
Yeah, it's small, huh? And you have to hold onto the rope until you go, huh?
Huh?
When you're on the
Yeah.
exit, you hold the rope
Well,
till you go.
you don't, but if you feel safer,
I mean, if you're Bruno with skate shoes,
I would.
yeah, I would recommend. Strongly recommend.
I'm gonna show you guys how cozy this little cave is. And I mean, look at the view though.
Yeah. Dude, man, yeah. Super convinced. Yeah, we're super convinced. This one was my best one here. Holy no!
Yeah, my love. Mucho. Oh, so good. That was a good fun jump.
Oh, yes, you were.
Damn, that was good.
Yeah.
Life is too much fun. Oh, thank you.
Oh, so good.
Lauderburg. Always a good time. Always.
Oh,
Such a beautiful place too.
oh.
Oh, amazing. Woohoo!